I just made a video about supporting your friends if they've lost their spouse or loved one. And I just wanted to share how two men the friends of ours, jumped in and helped me right after my husband died 7 years ago. Next month, it'll be 7 years ago. Our house has a garage, and we live at the coast, on the Oregon coast, and the west side of our house gets battered with rain and wind, from the elements. And so my door on the little side door on my garage was the window, the casing was rotting, and I mean it was a mess. And so my friend who is my partner with our theater thing, her friend had a door that he gave me, and then another friend came in and took the old one down, replaced the casing, painted everything, put it all back, patched everything up, and did all that just because he's a good man and a really kind soul. I mean, it chokes me up when I think about it. And then my other friend, who is like my brother to me, he's not my brother, but he's my brother from another mother. when I have to tell this part of the story because it's just weird. When Nate, my husband, and I moved into this house 10 years ago, we were sleeping, and we'd only been in the house, I don't even think we'd been there a week, maybe a week. And all of a sudden, it was like midnight, I think, and all the smoke alarms in the house started going off. We have like 8 of them in this house, and they're all hardwired. And I've never been in a house that had hardwired smoke alarms. You usually just take the battery out and change it, and that's all. You just fix it. Well, they were all going off, beep, 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 and it was like deafening, and we're going, what the hell? How do we fix this? And somehow he managed to figure out how to turn them off. So there's that. Well, this is how bizarre my mind is. When my husband died, one of the very first things I thought when I went to bed that first night, I'm laying in my bedroom, and I look up and I see the little smoke alarm light, and I thought, oh my God, what do I do if those smoke alarms go off? I don't know what he did to fix them. I mean, that was how petty, what a silly thing to worry about after you lose your husband. But that was what went through my mind. Well, fast forward about a month, and 4 o'clock in the morning, the smoke alarm in the hallway starts chirping. And it's like, are you kidding me? And so, I mean, I had to wrap my pillow around my head because I couldn't deal with it. It was awful. So my friend, my brother, my other mother brother, he came over and he helped me fix the one. There's like the main one in the center of the house. So he fixed that one and left, and then the next morning they start chirping again. It's like, are you kidding me? So I'm starting to blame my late husband. It's like, I know he's up there messing with my smoke alarm. So anyway, long story short, my friend came and he changed all of them for me. We changed all 8 of them, and they were old and they were probably getting ready to die anyway, but it was quite an ordeal. But anyway, my whole point here is my friends really came to my rescue. And if you have a friend who's a widow or needing, or even if they're not, just help your friends, help people who are older, like me. Help people whenever you can. I can't tell you how much that meant to me that these guys came to my rescue. And I have a hard time asking for help. So it meant so much to me. So anyway, if you have a friend who's in a situation like that, help them out, especially a widow. Widows are, it's a weird place to be. You know, I'm pretty independent. I've always been independent, and I can do a lot of things for myself. But some of that stuff, it's like right now, I need a roof. Where our roof, when my husband was stood to inherit a couple $1 million, and his dad was 94, I think 93 or 94. My husband died in August, and we were going to do all the things that this house needed. We were going to, we had all these plans for, that was our nest egg. We hadn't really saved anything. Well, my husband died in August ahead of his dad. His dad outlived him by 6 months to the day. So I got nothing. I didn't get any of that. And unfortunately, they helped cover some of the costs I incurred when my husband died, because he went to the hospital, and it was like $15,000. So they did help cover that, but that's it. So I'm sitting here with a roof that probably should be replaced, and I don't have the money to do it. And so I'm just kind of crossing my fingers, and I just live on Social Security. And fortunately, my kids live with me, and they help offset my house payment. But other than that, we're just crossing our fingers and hoping that we don't get rained on. Anyway, so if you can help people out, help them out. That's all I'm saying. Thank God for my friends. Okay, just keep that in mind. Be aware of what your friends are going through and help them out when you can. All right. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you later.